Hey everyone, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. This is Living in Columbus, and today I want to talk about some of the most walkable neighborhoods in the Columbus metro area. So sit back, relax, grab a cold one. You're not going to want to miss this episode. What's up everybody, my name is Brad Winter, and if this is your first time to the channel, make sure you tap on that subscribe button below and you click on the bell so you get notified every time I do a new video. And in these videos, I talk about everything you need to know about working, eating, living, playing, sleeping, partying in the Columbus metro and surrounding areas. And as much as I love doing these videos for you guys, I am a licensed real estate agent in the state of Ohio. So if you're thinking about moving or relocating here, I would love to help you with your real estate needs. So make sure you give me a call, shoot me a text message, fire off an email, whatever you need to do, make sure you do it because I'm gonna have your back when moving to our incredible city. So let's talk about some of the most walkable neighborhoods in Columbus. So you guys have all heard me talk about this before. Columbus has a number of walkable neighborhoods kind of inside of this metro area. I've talked about all of them before, but let's talk about some of them again. So number one, German Village. This is a historic area just south of downtown Columbus. It's one of my favorite areas of Columbus and is very desirable for people to live in. You've got walkable streets all over the place. I mean, you can literally go out your front door, you could walk to downtown, you could walk to Schumacher Place, to Marion Village, to the Brewery District. It is a place that you can easily access a lot of other neighborhoods. You've got Schiller Park, which is one of the most recognizable parks in Columbus. This is great to go for a walk. You've got dogs that play there all the time. They have tennis courts, a basketball court. There's plays that happen in the summer, which is really cool. I've even seen people fish in the little pond that they have. Not quite sure, what they're catching there, but people do love to do that. So it's just an incredible park to go to. It's beautiful. They actually have these hanging sculptures right now all over the park, which has been there for a couple years. So it's really cool to go check that out. If you're not, necessarily going to the park every day, you've got coffee shops like Pistachio Vera and Stoff's, and you've got the Book Loft and Lindy's to go eat, and Chapman's if you're looking for some fine dining as well. So again, German Village is just an incredible place to live, and that's why it's always talked about as one of the most, kind of desirable places to buy a home, or if you are looking to rent even, and maybe you can't afford a house yet, definitely look there. It's just an incredible place. Number two is the Short North. And again, the Short North comes up all the time. You've got over 100 restaurants, bars, galleries, shops, you name it, you can find it in the Short North, which is always really cool. You've also got the convention center there, which attracts a ton of people on the weekends when there's conventions going on, such as the Arnold. You always have medical and dental conferences going on. So that brings a lot of people to the area. They stay, in the hotels downtown or some of the Short North hotels. And then that just is a huge business driver for the area. You've got Goodell Park, which is technically in Victorian Village, but a lot of people, kind of equate it with the Short North as well. And the cool thing about the Short North, it's just north of downtown, right across this bridge, and you can walk all the way to campus. When I refer to campus, the Ohio State University. So the Short North is huge, and it keeps growing, keeps expanding. A lot of condos down there for people to live in, and some old Victorian houses, which is really cool. You will probably find, if you Google Columbus, Ohio, or YouTube Columbus, Ohio, the Short North is probably going to be one of the top things that show up in your search, just because it is a destination place for a lot of people that are coming in for the weekend. So that's number two on the list, is the Short North. Number three, you've got Victorian Village, and this is just a little pocket just west of the Short North. It's not a very big area, but it is definitely a cool place to live. You have these beautiful Victorian houses along Neal Avenue, and you've got Goodale Park, which is, like I said before, it's kind of equated with the Short North area, but technically is in Victorian Village. So again, this is just going to be a small little neighborhood. You got some neighborhood bars and restaurants. It's very few, but they are pretty cool, and a lot of people, love those kind of neighborhood atmospheres. So the Victorian Village comes in at number 3 as one of the most walkable neighborhoods in Columbus. Number 4, we've got Italian Village, and Italian Village has exploded lately. This was always kind of like a little, sketchy area for a long time. And then you had a lot of developers come in that have fixed up these old houses and are flipping them. You've got the Jeffrey Park area, which is a massive compound of apartments and condos and townhouses. And it's continually to grow. If you drive on the highway or drive back there, you'll see the buildings that they're building. And they're putting a park back there, which is really cool. So Jeffrey Park has really brought the Italian Village area up. Italian Fest is located back here as well every late summer, early fall. You've got Bud Dairy Food Hall, which is a Cameron Mitchell venture. Tons of restaurants and bars inside of this old brick building, which is really cool and trendy, and people love to go there for a quick bite or a drink. Right across the street, you've got Seventh Sons Brewing, which is a really cool brewery that people love to go to. And then you've got a couple marketplaces there. You've got restaurants, you've got some dental offices and medical facilities. This area has seen a tremendous amount of growth, and you can walk right to the short north. It's just a couple blocks away. So again, this comes up at number 4 on our most walkable neighborhoods in Columbus. All right, last but not least, we're just going to talk about the downtown area of Columbus. So what's interesting about Columbus is we've got roughly, I think, 1.8 million people in the Columbus kind of metro area. And downtown Columbus is relatively quiet in the evenings, which is odd. So a lot of people are still working from home, so that probably plays a little part of it. We do see that businesses are starting to come back with people, working in the office. There's a lot of construction going on for apartments being built. So that tells me that a lot of people still want to live and work downtown. So, downtown Columbus is easy to walk to. You can start at the top of German Village and walk to the beginning of the short north, maybe take you 20 minutes. You've got restaurants in the downtown area and bars. You're just moments away from the Scioto Mile Trail, which is a really cool place to go walk your dog, ride the bike, get some exercise. So that makes that really attractive for people that live downtown. I used to live downtown, and it'd be a 5-minute walk with my dog. We'd be right down by the river and go for an hour walk or something like that. So the Columbus downtown area is more quiet, I would say, but you can really walk anywhere, and it just keeps growing. I mean, a lot of these apartments that are being built are mixed-use areas. So the bottom floor, you've got restaurants and coffee shops and retail going in, and then above that are the apartments or the condos. So even though things may be a little odd right now because of COVID and all those things are playing a factor, you do see a lot of people still wanting to move here, and a lot of developers are building those buildings. So that tells me that the downtown Columbus area is going to keep growing and booming, and it's definitely a walkable city, unlike maybe some other big places in the country. All right, guys, so there you have it. Those are some walkable neighborhoods in the Columbus metro area. If you're thinking about moving or relocating to the Columbus metro or surrounding areas, make sure you give me a call, shoot me a text message, whatever you got to do, make sure you do it. I'm going to have your back when you move here. And until next time, I'll catch you later.